Well, thanks for checking back in for day 6. Our quest today is to get to 200 orders on Instacart to get to Diamond status. Allegedly, Diamond status means that you get better orders. Today we had to mix in some food delivery orders with some interesting Instacart orders, but we're getting comfortable shopping at Sprouts, Smith's, and a few familiar stores. We're learning some tips and tricks that we're sharing with you for free on our quest to get to Instacart Diamond status in less than 30 days and really find out, is it even worth it to do that? Let's check it out. Day 6 on the 30 days to Instacart Diamond. Okay, so it is Wednesday. We are at 80 to go. It is December 11th. 80 orders to go. We're getting the car all fired up. Get ourselves situated, get everything in the right holder, get everything in the right baggie. I picked up some wet ones yesterday because the things you touch in a grocery store, I don't know, I don't need to get into it, but it's go time, my friends.
Audio and video recording
Every time I'm in the car, that thing goes off. I don't get it. Okay, it's go time. So let's go get it today. We left a little bit later than I wanted to. Had to make sure my blur screens were in the right place. But we're going to have a good day. Positive attitude today. This has been grueling. I have been making much less than minimum wage doing this. But I want to see if Diamond is worth it. And now I'm so agonizingly close. Like I can see it on the horizon. Like literally I could theoretically get this done by the 21st if I did every day, 8 orders a day. But we'll find out. Let's go get it. Okay, first order of the day is Smith's. 2 orders, 10 items, 24 units, $11. Someone told me that, aren't you not, wanting to post where you go shop because other people are going to go, and, take your orders, etc., etc. Like if you want to go take my 24 item order for $11, it's right here. Come get it. Shelf 4. Glass jar. Getting out late cost me dearly this morning. I should have had 4 or 6 orders even. Now I'm contemplating, do I stop Instacart and go focus on the lunch hour? Or do I keep chugging along? So I think I'm going to go pause the cart for a minute and go focus on the lunch hour. All right, so we got 2 orders from Target now. I love my Target orders. And there's police again outside of Target. I feel like every time we come here, there's police here. This is supposed to be a pretty nice part of town. But there's always cops here, always people stealing. I think that's just because it's tough. Like, not justifying stealing right now, but it's a tough time right now. And people are desperate. Some people can afford to pay someone to shop for them, and some people have to steal to eat. Just makes, I don't know. It's sad. Ultimately, unfortunately, like, we all pay for that. We pay for the retail theft. We could just be paying for better services, I guess. Yeah, let's go shop. It's 10 items, like 20 total units. I think I'm starting to get that right. Should be an easy shop, $14. Something tells me this is not going to be a smooth shop. I don't know. You have to find aisle 1E. I've never been to, I don't even know there was an aisle E. I made a rookie mistake. There's multiple seasonal areas of Target, and I should have known to go back to this area, like the back corner where it usually is. Just wasted a bunch of time. It is very slow today. It's 2:55. I've had 2 total orders, 4 batches, $25. Very, very slow. I just took another one that is $19 for like 37 items. 2 batches. Let's go. Even I've had Uber open this whole time. Literally not one ping. It's wild. Don't know what's going on, but it's not busy. Well, this shop has been not very fun. It's much larger than it looked like on the app. Definitely not worth the time. And it doesn't have heavy pay, so we're definitely going to be getting heavy pay. That's definitely a thing that's happening, so. And look at all this. I don't know how am I gonna fit them in the car. I'm kind of in shock of how bad that batch was. I'm traumatized. Of course, it was up 2 flights of stairs, of course, and it was all that stuff. So I had to take my time, be very careful, make sure I wasn't hurting myself. Yeah, I am blocking that customer. That customer was not very kind to me, and I do not need to deal with that. So that customer will be blocked. I do have to fix something for them. They did not want the Gatorade, so I'm going to refund that to them. And we'll go from there. I am feeling exploited again. Very exploited. I just did a massive 4-shop, 4 different customers, 29 items, and one customer just kept adding. So that got complex very quickly. Now I'm going to try out a new system to organize my batches at checkout so that they don't get mixed up in the car. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's go check out. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for self-checkout. Well, I'm in line before you. I'm in waiting line. Yeah, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. This app is just loading. This does this all the time. It's very frustrating. Yikes. After that order, I grabbed a food delivery in an interesting part of town, but it was pretty frustrating because I had to wait 10 minutes for a gate code. And they said there was no gate code. But I assure you there was a gate code. Some kind of interesting party happening here. So this kind of threw me off for the night. I grabbed this food order, waited for this door code, handed off this order, and then tried to grab an additional order at Smith's, but it turned out to be very complicated. All right, we grabbed this Instacart order at Smith's. We're technically behind schedule on something else, so this will be fast. We gotta move quick. We gotta move ultra fast. Okay, so that order did not work out because I was having trouble with payment, and it was just such a mess that I tried to unassign it. I was just like, I can't sit this one out. It was a very simple shop, and it took me less than 3 minutes, but then they didn't have the right kind of milk, and it would not let me replace the milk. And because I added a new item, the card would not authorize. So I spent so much time on the phone with support that I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So I had to drop that order, $12 for like 6 items. It was one of the first decent tips of the night. And yeah, so that happened. Today, if you were to ask me today, is it worth it to do Instacart today? I would definitely say no. I mean, I've done 10 orders for $73. It's less than $7 per order. I did knock out an incredible amount of deliveries. I'm only going to have 700 points to go to get to platinum, but now I'm just not sure that that's even going to be worth it. Like, if this is what Instacart is, then no. Like, no. And like I just stopped doing it for a while, and then I did some Uber Eats and DoorDash, and I was just talking to someone that was also doing Uber Eats, and they're talking about like Spark, and she's like, oh, if you do Spark, you'll never want to do anything else. You'll get an order that's like 3 orders, $75, and a couple orders, and you'll be done for the day. So yeah, I'm discouraged, and shame on like that one 4-stack order. I did this 4-stack order. These tips were like $2, and the last one was $4 for 3 bags of chocolate chips. So that customer was a good tip, sure. But oh man. Ugh. Ugh. Everybody knows too. And people know that the economy is not great right now. So like, I don't know. I'm just ranting right now. I'm gonna stop ranting, but I cannot believe this Wednesday. I think my last Wednesday was a bad Wednesday too. I think Wednesdays just in Vegas are terrible. Terrible days. And the food apps were very slow today too. Terrible. Hey.
Hi.
This order has a delivery code. All right, so I'm closed tonight. I'm actually not on a shop right now. I'm at Smith's because it is Wednesday, and Wednesday is $5 sushi day. And I have to admit, I've kind of gotten into the $5 sushi from Smith's. So let's see if there's any good $5 sushi to grab before we go home. And there is not. And I drove all the way up here for nothing. What a shame. Bummer. Okay, we're finishing the day in the very loud car wash. 10 orders, $73.45. Absolutely despicable. Not recommended. And to top it all off, the last area of town I went to Smith's to get my $5 sushi, and it was gone. And I can't get it earlier in the day because it will just get gross in the car. So I did get a different kind of sushi, which, by the way, Smith's makes very good sushi. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so it's looking very good that I'm gonna get to my diamond status. Like I can see it on the horizon. What I can't see is if it's gonna be worth it. It does not feel like it's gonna be worth it. And if this is what Instacart's gonna be, I'm not gonna be doing Instacart anymore. So hopefully that turns around. Hopefully it was worth it. Check out the next video. I don't love doing this on Wednesdays. It's not very fun. But it is fun to make these videos. I'm learning a lot. And I hope that you're learning a lot too.